Get this set up for YouTube here. Boy, this screen would have been nice. I definitely didn't spend the last, 10 minutes replaying this goddamn final day of the third trial just to make it here at the last second because I forgot to save and then there was a power outage, so I lost like I guess 10 minutes of progress, give or take. That obviously didn't happen. All right, episode 4, Turnabout Goodbye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Twitch, YouTube. It's been a hot minute. Since you've seen me, it's been about a week, but since Phoenix Wright, it's been even longer than that. Oh, we're missing important dialogue. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. I have no idea who's talking at this point. You've suffered? I assume that's somebody else. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Oh my god. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh shit! There's a ghost. It's spooky. Uh-oh. What, Edgeworth? Why'd ya do it? You handsome son of a bitch. What are you doing? Well, good thing no one saw. 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law offices. Let me, I had full auto skip on, to accommodate the fact that I had to replay about 10 minutes there. But anyway, yes, it's been a hot minute, back into the swing of things with Phoenix Wright. I will continue Pokemon Stadium 2 at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, now begins the fun game of nobody's gonna tune into this because I was gone for a week and they forgot I existed. Hey, Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls? What? Why? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Huh? Oh, is it part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and forge anew under the rushing spring waters. Well, it's winter, so... okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! Ah, well, so much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. That's just Gumshoe. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring! Can't they show real news for a change? Am I right? Nick? Hey. The water pressure's kinda low in that shower. It's an office shower! What do you want? You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Nick's in a mood today. Nick is spicy. Alright, Phoenix. Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Fey Blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. That guy loves his job. Gourd Lake again. The body of a man was found in a lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick... Yeah! Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the... No, some other Edgeworth, Maya. God damn it. Yes, he's a suspect in a murder. Maya, I swear to God. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Well, fuck, let's go then. Gourd Lake the detention center first, right? Yeah, that guy is again. stone wall over there. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I suppose by this point, yes. Yes, we have. I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to many people. It's fair. That is, that is fair. Get the crick out of my neck there. Ah! Oh, he's gone. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! Oh, he's back. Didn't think he'd listen to that. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? That felt good, Edgeworth. You should join in. No? Alright. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time that we can spare coming down here to laugh at you. Normally we would. It's very funny, but we don't have the time. Yes, you do. I've seen your client list. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was about to leave. Hold on. Let's look at our buddy over here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Righto, what happened, Edgeworth, old buddy? Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're going to help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. I've got a perfect win record, edgy boy. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3 times. Well, I mean, I was right. I found the truth. Lucky, I didn't really... Also, one of them was against Winston Payne. I was gonna win that one anyway. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Well, I mean, surely I get experience by doing the court thing. Trial, that's the word. I'm experienced. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake's a long way from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. What? Huh? I went to see Gordy. What? Really? Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Maybe he just likes monsters. Who knows? Hey, what do you think about this? Your attorney's badge, Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Huh! Ha ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. Yep. I'm literally offering. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. I don't know if that's, like, ethical for a defense attorney. It occurred to me it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Well, that's why I'm volunteering, dick. Alright. Maybe there's something here at Arial font sign Gourd Lake. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up! Just you twice saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. He's determined.
Recruits. Ah!
Hey, goddamn it, Gumshoe! You son of a bitch!
You're that hairy guy, hairy butts.
Why is my monitor all askew? I have to fix that all of a sudden. Right, Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name?
And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating?
Huh? Well, yes, I suppose.
Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say.
So, what happened? That Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here?
Huh? You don't know, pal?
No.
Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Piece of shit. Head in the what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In the boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. Bang! And
The shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
a cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the wake.
A witness? You raced to the wake? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
A lot of L's and R's in Gumshoe today. Right, who cares what the witness says? I care! As probably the defending attorney, I care. You really believe in him, don't you, detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer.
Nobody's even really taking this investigation all that seriously. Solo music, what's up? Ought to buy a Great Ace Attorney. I've been thinking about it. It looks pretty cool. Right now I'm playing this on the Xbox, the OG trilogy. Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, I mean, he is kind of a cutthroat dude, right? Well, at least you are, detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defend him and you lost, your reputation be sure to suffer.
Right, but your name would be in papers, right? So, it'd even out, maybe?
What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid.
I suppose it would be if they have a witness.
Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent.
I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You're like the only guy who's beaten him. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying...
Oh god, Gumshoe's doing Edgeworth's voice.
Right. He kept saying, white, 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 over and over.
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Right.
Neither am I.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Tell me about this witness.
Sorry, pal. That's confidential.
Ah, bend the rules. Come on, Gummy.
Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep, it was pretty cold out in the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? I'm letting you live in the office rent-free. Talk to Santa. Yeah, exactly.
Detective Gumshoe, sir! What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last thing you want to ask me before I head back?
I mean, both of these things, really. Give me that autopsy report. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get time, drop by the precinct. We can talk some more there, pal.
You're not coming back, detective?
Probably not, pal.
So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Ah, wait. Here, I'll show you how to travel to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. As a lawyer, it's weird Nick doesn't know where that is. Just saying. You've been to the detention center like 900 times and you can't... The police station's gotta be close, right? Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Alright, good stuff. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right, now let's get investigating.
Devious, Maya. Alright, aerial font sign. Gourd Lake Natural Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. Probably not in December. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. Alright, well, let's look at the beach, I suppose. December 25th, public beach. Samurai dogs, hell yeah. I want to try that. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake. A subscriber for a full year, Musket Meerkat. Thank you very much for the full year. Feels like I've known you longer, but according to Twitch, it's only been 12 months. You handsome son of a bitch. Love you, buddy. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. A name like Samurai Dogs, how could they not be? Yeah, that's a great name for them. LA winters can't be too bad. Yeah, yes, California. Solo music. You know, where they are. No, you don't normally get snow in California winters, as far as I'm led to believe. Certainly not in LA, maybe in northern parts of California. They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Phoenix with his fingers on the pulse of society, as usual. My trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. We got party hats? What the... It's like I can't move past the UI. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. Doubt anyone would sit here on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. Yeah, I can't get in the way of the UI. Hope there's no important clues behind this UI. Otherwise, that's going to be an issue. It gets stuck, too. I'm holding up, but I can't do it until I, like, pull the handle out. What the hell is that attention to detail? It's crazy, Capcom. Hot dog stand. It's closed. Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. Banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Why? It's Christmas. He's got, you know... it's not holly, but he's got... tinsel, that's the word up there. Got the wreath. You know, cold December day, people going for a walk in the park, you know. A nice warm samurai dog. Good stuff. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Huh. So like pumpkins and squash and shit. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually. But that's just a coincidence. Is it, Nick? I feel like it's a bit of a reach for a coincidence. Oh, okay. Alright, shit, we'll just move past that then. Huh, almost didn't see that signpost. Boat docks, right, exit. Okay. Well, that's, Woods and rental. I guess woods. 6 setup. No camping. Yeah, I don't think they're listening. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got Guts camping at the scene of the murder and in front of a no camping sign. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. I love that sly look she's giving. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Well, I mean, can I? I can look at the little camp setup. Hey, Nick. What, don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why our camping pots and pans made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. There's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. No? I'm not having this conversation. It's a good answer. I should use that in my life more. I almost wish they'd gone full 3D when we're making these games, the characters at least. Yeah, I mean, I prefer pixelated over the 3D, but I do prefer the 3D over the art style they went with here. I don't know, it just seems kind of flat, you know? It's a bit lackluster. There's food and some magazines on the sheets. It takes pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Yeah, with no tent or anything, jeez. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign says no setting tents on fire? But it doesn't, it says no camping. I don't think they have signs like that. That's common sense. Oh. Maya, that does not mean you can set your tent on fire. Aww. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Well, it is what it is, isn't it, Nick? Hey, Nick. Check out this camera. Looks pretty swanky. What's the big mic in the box on top, I wonder? Looks like some sort of automatic system for taking photos when a noise is heard. You can just identify that? Alright. Wow, hey, let's see if it works. Ahem! Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Yo, I'm Nick. I'm walking here. My name's Phoenix Wright. Maya, that's the worst impersonation of me I've ever heard. Hey, I'm a lawyer. Huh. Nick, will you stop that? I think it's broken, Nick. Don't kick it. Must not be sub to respond to voices. Christ, Maya. You're the worst. Chaos Gremlin. The child. Alright, well, unless these woods yield something. Trees are quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Yeah, alright. Well, nothing else to do here. Public beer. Oh, 6. Alright. And the boat rentals. Nick, what is this place? Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. Well, that makes sense. I guess some murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. You kidding? Yo, I want the murder boat. So does everybody there, Shunny. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out for one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Alright, hello? Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's home. They've probably chosed because it's Christmas. Checks out. Got air conditioning, so that's nice. And boats. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Aw. Well, that's a shame. Maybe one day they'll go for a boat ride. Entrance. And Criminal Affairs Department. Alright. Hey, look at that horrific blue badger in the background there. There he is. There's everyone's favorite. These computers are ancient. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Huh? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency. No! None of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that.
Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that?
Can't you see them on a boat together in the background in one of the Edgeworth games? Yes, that's what I was alluding to, Nathan. Do I look like a criminal or something? Sniff. Alright. Yo, Horrific Blue Badger, what up? Hey, is this the police department's mascot?
That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
I'll get him assigned a mascot of Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck. It's real, This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Gourd Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it.
Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Hell yeah. Babes in Uniform. Working hard for those boys in blue. These are detective desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, it was a lot tidier than I expected. I guess detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Well, they do. But, you know, whatever. This guy. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself.
Your mama could see. You knew she'd be crying. Break and spit it out, you low-life scum.
Must be doing image training for interrogations.
I'm a bad man. Bad cop.
Sure you are, buddy. Sure you are. Well, nothing else leaping out at me in here. It's horrifying. Alright, I guess... You changed your mind there, champ? Anything new? Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but... You didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying hard to help you. I know that. We're some really scary RP. It's true. Could be doing some really scary roleplay. But I don't want your help, okay? Just practicing for his pillow talk with his mistress at home. Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya! Let's go investigate elsewhere. But Nick... Really now, Maya. The nerve of that. I was really hoping someone was here. Alright, well. Gourd Lake again? Anywhere new? Ugh, I hate that I have to go here. And then the boat rental. Huh. Well. Back to the office then? Can't think of anywhere else. Damn it, Maya. The hell do we go? There's no one to talk to. There's something I'm missing. Is there another sign that I overlooked? There's the boat rentals. No sign there. Can't slide around here. More woods. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Alright, well, gee. Thanks, Nick. Really appreciate it. I got nothing. Miss something here, maybe? Looked at the sign. Possibly these signs here. Nothing. Feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Alright. Good line, good line. Good joke. Doesn't help me any, but, you know, good joke. Something to talk to you about? Nope. Alright, the, incredibly, unused at this point, but now I feel embarrassed, guide. What didn't I do? Oh, okay. Well, that was quick and easy. Painless once I looked it up. I thought I looked at that. Glad I checked, because there's no way I'd have ever gotten this. So, the benches I checked, but not these poppers down here, which of course is what I need. Huh, someone left some poppers. You know, pulled a string... Yeah, and it goes pop. I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, there might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them. Was it that obvious? Poppers, Yeah, let's take them. I suppose couldn't hurt. Oh, where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers, a classic party noisemaker. Pull the string and it goes bang! Not very clue-worthy, though. Alright, and with that, we pop over here. This is new. The camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Oh, cool, let's try it out. Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it. Nick. Nick. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it doesn't respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Party poppers. Well, it responded. Yaw! Oh, yeah. This woman. Hey, you, get your hands off that! It! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry, it's not nice, but don't pay the bills. You know how much that roll of film costs? Get digital. What the fuck's wrong with you? I'll pay you back. What do y'all think of setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well... What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know about how y'all think. Y'all Yanks think. I saw you those southern folks talk with exaggerated drawl while they must be dumb. Let me tell you, just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. Fuck. Congrats, you're gonna be all over a tabloid. Yeah, it's true. Nick, help. Who are you now? Are you her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of, friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for Jesus' sake. For Jesus' sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh, boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. Phoenix, now completely in the hole, because Lord knows, nobody paid him for those first 2 trials. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What happened? What? Can't you see I'm changing film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming names, but someone used up a whole roll! Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. Okay, so I need to present her with something. I'm a lawyer, baby. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't trying to pull one of them lawsuits over me on that film now, because I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead and ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. Kinky. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for ya if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. Yep, okay. Was gonna. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Okay. So what happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one, not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I see enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I'd seen. Right. I wasn't aware there was unit of measurement commonly recognized, even in the deep south. Enough to choke a mule. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right here in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at University. Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see, I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. Okay. Sounds believable. Camera doesn't look pointed up, but that sounds believable. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made, genuine Solingen. A genuine Kodak. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's the device you have stuck to that camera? Huh? Device? Camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers a shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat. Why, though? You're photographing meteors. Does it automatically take pictures when a loud noise is detected? Faces the lake. Yeah, about that. What do you think of your camera? Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yeah. Actually, the victim in the case of researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to a potty popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late. It would have been a photo taken late last night. You want to see stars drive in the middle of Cali's biggest city? Yeah, you know, just look up. Plenty of stars there. Maybe she doesn't understand. She's looking for movie stars. The old paparazzo. I believe there was a paparazzi in one of the Edgeworth games. I swear she, like, studied under Lotta as well. Would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once, don't remember if there was anything on him, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? There's a reference to something. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay, alright then. Let's see if Gumshoe ready to have a chat. Or if Edgeworth has, frickin', come around to his senses. Alright, something new. Criminal Affairs Department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe? We just finished up the meeting. For better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Really? Huh. He was shot in the chest. Can't you... Alright. He was only, like, floating in the water for a couple hours. I'd be a little bloated, but recognize. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how'd the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? You know, you could tell Maya about the meeting. She's not a lawyer. She's a spirit medium. So, you know, not a lawyer. So they think Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. A subscriber from 7-9 for 12 months. 7-9. I've known you a year. My God, it feels like more than that. You've drained my life away. But I love you, buddy. Thank you very much. Just you, he says. Just me. Ha! Please, 7-9, we love you around here, especially when you resubscribe, baby. Thank you very much. In the end, you did tell us about the meeting.
Don't go telling anyone else, pal.
Yes, sir.
And do me a favor. Stand by, Mr. Edgeworth.
Stand by your man! Over a year. Oh, that's true. I suppose you didn't sub, immediately as soon as you found me. Took some convincing. And me getting affiliate.
He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reasons why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time.
Something wasn't even an option when I stumbled my drunken way here. That's true. Like I said, I had to get at least somewhat more popular. Averaging 3 viewers a stream.
Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal.
That's oddly insightful for Gumshoe.
We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. Vote Edgeworth when you go to the polls to... No, wait, never mind. That was a dream I had, pal.
Now I can't find the exit. I did hide the doors after you walk in. It's really a one-way door.
And you have my word on that.
It's about that autopsy report. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report?
Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you.
Thanks. Sometime on the 24th or 25th, cause of death, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Well, you got the cause nailed down. Time of death could use some work. It's pretty general. Thank you. Nick. Can you show me that photo of the victim? It's this guy. That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. Huh. So you have a photo, but you can't identify this guy. Okay? Feel like... Alright, whatever. Well, hey. You wanna... Nope. Okay. Still something here? Nope. What did I get? Court record, profiles. Don't know who that is. Oh, I could go back to Lotta. Right. I've heard so many Gumshoe impressions, I didn't think any of them has been as unique as yours. Thank you, GD Slap. Evil King. God damn it. Fun fact there, GD Slap. I was cast in a fan production of this game as Gumshoe. Thank you for the follower, you shrewd negotiator, you. There was a fan production of this game where, like, it was kind of a radio drama type thing, I guess. We were all meant to be voicing the lines. You get the idea. It was a fan. I'm blanking on the word, but you get the idea. And I was cast for Gumshoe along with Salmonella and Old Bag of all people. Gumshoe, obviously the big role. They only ever made like 2 episodes of it. Got past the first trial. I started recording for the second trial, but the project just kind of died due to lack of interest, so... Shame that, but hey, you know what? I like carrying my Gumshoe voiceover. Fan dub, that's the... Thank you. I was cast for a fan dub of this game. Alright, Lotta, how's it going? I imagine this is pretty similar to a lot of people's Lotta hearts. Or at least trying to. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got a bingo! Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! Hey, guys! This is them, take a look. Alright, picture 1. Well, artistic, but we can't really see anything. This is your first playthrough? Also, that's really cool. Me and a group of friends of mine love creating our own Ace Attorney cases and all that sort of stuff. Oh yeah, we like, as a group, to get in the right mindset, played along with the, like, Ace Attorney case maker type thing. Downloaded one of the pre-made cases. Got into the role of it. Is this my first playthrough? No, I played these games a long time ago, like back on, I think when they first got ported to the Wii, and by these games I mean this one. I played this one when it got ported to the Wii. I kind of sort of know the other games beyond that, but not really very well, because it's been ages since I've touched them. Wait! See, he's shooting him with that pistol. That does look to be a man shooting somebody with a pistol. Well, an individual. Very hard to see, but it looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminds me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. What the... Huh? You're just... What? She just remembered that? Thank you, Maya. Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Oh, never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. Yeah, thank you. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Oh, what about the second one, though?
Later. Wait! Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy?
Tell us what you saw too, please.
Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means cops.
Dating this game. Case closed. God damn it.
I'd sooner eat south side of a northbound skunk than tell you.
Everyone knows that's the shitty side of a northbound skunk to eat.
Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn! She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it now. Question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out at the trial tomorrow. Well, shit. Recorded at 12:15 a.m. And it's set to record loud noises, right? So... I mean, I guess it's possible that the guy just hasn't fallen over yet, but he's been shot in that position. I was never friends with you, Lotta. You know what? Solid. It's true. She was amicable, at least. Oh, hey. Something here. Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey! Santa?
Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Ho ho ho! Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Ho ho ho. Ah, son of a bitch. No. Larry, what are you doing here? God, what was your voice? I was like Surfer Dude. Isn't it obvious, bro? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Fiancé, deserves the best. Fiancé? What? It was me, Nick. It was me all along. Even my own family was fooled. Fiancé? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiancé's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought me this, she bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Well, at least it sounds like a committed relationship. It was him all along, always has been. God damn it. Style and memes here in the chat.
Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? Allow me to introduce this 17-year-old Larry. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am
done commenting on your appearance. She's not my wife. No, she's not.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister.
Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh, sounds great! Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. What the hell are you doing out here, Larry?
Hey, Larry.
There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, you're probably going to get arrested. Have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oh.
Eh?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot.
A model.
I knew it.
Larry, for what it's worth, does seem to hook up with models a lot. Ones who have a weird Santa fetish, but okay, you know, roll with it.
Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake, and the trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth.
Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Edgy! Hey, it's a boy, Edgy! He's so edgy.
Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Yeah, how does Larry keep getting models to go out with him?
Maybe they have a thing for, like, desperate, giving off stray dog vibe type of dudes. So Larry's first model girlfriend got murdered, and his next one sat on Santa's lap as a child too many times.
Ugh, maybe. Now that you mention it, that might be the implication here.
Tell me about the dogs.
What, the samurai? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs?
Yeah, like, are the hot dogs in the shape of swords? What are we dealing with here?
I mean, they're kind of gourd-shaped.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs.
That's a stretch, Larry. Ouch.
The samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner.
Wow, it's a half-decent banner, actually.
Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that just seems wrong.
Why? I don't get it. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What was the big news?
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy!
Oh yeah, Gordy.
So about Edgeworth.
So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
How would he say?
God, how would Surfer voice mix with Edgeworth voice? I'm trying to be like my father. Trying to be like his father. He's all... trying to be like father.
Jesus Christ.
I love it. I love doing that. That's my favorite thing. Because noises I've never heard come out of my throat.
Like his father.
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee?
Shut up, Larry. No. A prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Yeah, about that. Nick? Ahem, so about Gordy. What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster. Gordy.
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
Hot news! A giant life form appears in Gourd Lake.
Huh. That looks like a guy with a sock puppet, kind of just putting his hand up in the water. I mean, it'd have to be a very long arm, but at the same time. Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Yeah. It's probably just a log or something. That's a hell of a log, right?
Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo.
What's this?
I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there have been a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you?
Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
No. 1 million? Okay, yeah, sure. $1 million. Anyway, Larry, you seem to have skipped out on this bill for my, defending your ass the other day. Wouldn't you know it? $1 million. Oh.
Grow up, Larry.
Gordy article added to the court record. Alright, well. Hey, guess what? Against all odds, I'm still a lawyer.
Huh? That's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry I can't really pay you.
Because you blew it all on Keonce.
But you can have all the dogs you want. Oh, great.
Really? Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers.
Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, How many times do I have to remind you it was me who got you off the hook?
Whatever. I mean, free food is a pretty sweet deal, honestly. Come on down for a samurai dog. Again, they don't look half bad. Looks like they got ketchup, mustard, and relish on it, so half decent dog. Because I was in Illinois for the first time last week, had a genuine Chicago dog. Normally I don't care for tomatoes. I saw tomatoes on the dog and was like, you know what? It's probably not going to be a whole tomato, right? It'll be like diced tomatoes. I can live with that, Maybe like a sauce kind of thing, maybe. Obviously not, a full sauce, but diced, spread across tomato. Whole ass wedge of tomato jammed down into the bun with the dog. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Who eats a hot dog like this? That aside, wasn't bad. Enjoyed it. The pizza was supreme. I will say, Chicago deep dish, that was great. Enjoyed the hell out of that. Alright, well, we've spoken to everyone I can possibly think of at this point. You're still not ready for us. Alright, criminal? Yep, okay. Hot newness. Not a gumshoe in sight.
If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently, an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
Lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Well, unless there's something new to look at. You again? I must be one of the detectives, mumbling...
Move in the crowds, wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision.
You must be doing image training for trailing. Right, naturally. Now? Damn it.
Let us defend you, you son of a bitch.
I don't know, the boat rentals? Only other place I have. Nope. Hey, what do you think of this?
What's this? My eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick.
Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night.
Last night?
Yes. What?
What's that?
It's a camera. You take pictures with it.
Huh?
Larry, you mean you don't know what a camera is?
Of course I know. You're looking at a bona fide junior high graduate. I was talking about the weird contraption on that camera.
Oh, that. Well, it's hard to explain. Just forget about it.
Well, don't go showing me then. Jeez.
He has a point. Think about this autopsy report. Hey, Larry, you know this guy?
Who's this?
I don't know. That's why I asked you.
Who's this, Maya?
Well... Oh, wait. I said she had seen him before, didn't she? I guess I'll go back to the office and talk to her then. Maybe. Yeah, okay. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now! How do you know this guy? This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. Oh, I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait! You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. Fucking calories, tons of fun, Chubb's over there. That was the last name I was expecting to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. God, I can go to Grossberg's office now? Jesus. September 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
You're mere something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright.
I knew you're mere something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know.
Have you seen Mia lately, Grossberg? Because, no, she doesn't. Shorter, different hair color, different outfit. Two very noticeable things lacking from her, if you know what I mean there, champ.
It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon, you see.
What? Mr. Grossberg, sir.
Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, then? Something the matter?
Yeah. The painting still. There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edwards shot someone with a pistol. Allegedly.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think I shall ever come back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Yeah, so, what you think about this son of a bitch?
Strange. I feel as though I've seen that man somewhere before.
Ah! Did you remember?
He was a lawyer, here in my office! That's Hammond, Robert Hammond.
Isn't that the Jurassic Park guy? What's his name? No, it's John Hammond, excuse me, wrong Hammond. He's John Hammond. No relation, I'm sure, to Robert here. Played by, what's his face? Old guy. Old British guy. I want to say Atkinson? Attenborough. It's Attenborough. Yeah, it's played by Attenborough.
And you say, this is the man Mr. Edwards shot?
Yes. Can you talk about that? Yeah, Robert Hammond. Tell me about it. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was a defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound familiar? Well, Phoenix, I get that it's been a few months, but fucking really?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during a trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fay, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. A DR6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the...
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fay used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
In Phoenix Wright fashion, it's one of the stupidest moments, in my opinion, that stuck with me forever. I'll go ahead and spoil something here for those of you that don't know the game. He was declared innocent by defense of temporary insanity, which means he still did it, but got off on a technicality, and the police's reputation was ruined because he didn't do it, even though he did. He just was justified in doing it in the eyes of the court. It's really, really dumb. It's super dumb, and I hate it. Even as a kid, I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Why would that ruin anyone's reputation? We don't get how the police were at a loss. It seems clear-cut. Clear-cut to me. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. Even though the guy did it! Case open, yep. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yeah, sure.
Yes, quite.
Tugs collar, shoots dagger eyes at Phoenix. Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
You son of a bitch. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do anything with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Oh, good, finally. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fay. Yeah, so they never caught the criminal is stupid. It's stupid for so many reasons. They clearly caught the criminal. The police had to go looking for the actual culprit, even though he did it, clearly. He only got off because of temporary insanity plea. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. They're like, oh, he didn't do it, so this whole mystic thing was bullshit. But he did it. Yeah, but he got innocent. But he still did it. He was just justified in doing it. Yeah, but he didn't do it. He clearly did it! The courts agree! It's just, this isn't a case where we can actually, it's not second-degree manslaughter or whatever. It's a technicality. The case would be closed at that point. The guy who did it. We just can't convict him because he was justified, is all it needs to be. Whatever. It's never gonna change. I get mad at it every time. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Go away. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Yeah, well, what do you think of this, you handsome son of a bitch? Edgeworth, it's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? Elevator opens, dead man, unconscious 9-year-old, guy with a carry-on gun. Police, well, I'm stumped. Yeah, a dead guy, his 9-year-old son, and a dude that isn't dead whose fingerprints are on the gun. And the police are like, who could have done this? It's so weird. Really does seem like it was a fairly open and shut case, that one. You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start something, you always see it through, don't you? Especially you. Yo, according to 7-9, this case couldn't be wider open, alright? About the DL6 incident. Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. Well, now I know, so fucking suck it up. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I mean, a little bit, but, I'm kind of used to that, so... I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But, I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer it to the best of my abilities. Agreed. Very open. We can never know. Guys, there's a man dead in the room with a bullet in his head, and there's another man in the room signing an affidavit that he did it in front of a court stenographer who took down the words, Haha, I'm killing you right now, you son of a bitch. It could be anyone outside of this room could have done it. It was like it would be a psych lock session if it were in this game. Oh yeah, the psych locks. I forgot about those. That's, are those only in 2 and 3? It was when my father died. Ah, poor Gregory. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man! No one knows who did it, though, it's true. And Apollo 6 and 7. Oh, yeah, it would be in the other, Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice and all that. I didn't play... Well, I didn't finish Apollo. I started it. Apollo didn't really do it for me. Wasn't a fan. Mainly because I didn't like the characters. I mean, Phoenix was great, but yeah, Apollo and Tracy were kind of whatever. They also show up in Dual Destinies and Apollo Justice, not sure about Spirit. Well, I mean, 6 and 7 would be Spirit. Maybe they show up in Great Ace Attorney. Do they show up in the Professor Layton game? That's the question. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. Edgeworth gets it! The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. Are you fucking stupid? Obviously, it's the one other guy in the room. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium. That was my mother. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought about that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. So, do you know about Trucy and Apollo's relationship? You mean that she's like 15 and he's 22? Yeah, I know that. About to end. The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th. Why'd they hire a spirit medium in the first place? This was not a locked room mystery. Yeah, that's another one that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. There's something else. Oh, cripes. Are you referring to, like, Apollo's adopted family in the old country where, like, the Fae family originally came from, or whatever the fuck's going on in Spirit of Justice? By the way, probably my least favorite of the games. Just, its story's batshit and insane. DL6 could have been a suicide. Should I say or not? Unless somebody requests me to play Apollo Justice, I'm not going to. Thank you, little Jade Lady, Jady Lady, excuse me, for the follow. Yeah, shrewd negotiator, you. Unless someone requests Apollo, I'm not going to play it. So if you'd like to see me play it, by all means throw $5 my way, or accumulate 30,000 channel points and make a request. But, otherwise, you can just go ahead and fucking say it. I don't really care. Apollo and Trucy are half-siblings. Oh! Ew. Don't people ship them? That's gross. That does ring a bell, actually, now that you mention it. December 28th. The statute of limitations on this case runs... Of course it's 3 days. Why wouldn't it be? It's only a murder case. It's not like they have statute of limitations, but whatever. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. That's not what it means at all, actually, but okay. Wow, how convenient. Well, thank you for the comment on the voices. I love doing them. Love any game that lets me voice act. It's a fun hobby of mine. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. I've gotten closer, but there's glass in here, you see. I'm not a lawyer, so can't argue. It's not that the case never existed, it's just it's not worth the court's time to continue investigating or prosecuting this. What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. The judge! My god! It's all coming together. I'm gonna assume no. Given he's in, like, every other game. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. I've never heard Edgeworth voice like you do it. Aw, thank you. I blew up a whole country 15 years ago, and it was obvious I did it, but I was cleared of all charges, and now it doesn't exist. Yeah, 15 years went by, and no one arrested me and tried me, so... didn't happen. Can't be mad. But yes, there is no statute of limitations on murder. There is for, like, theft and assault. Those are kind of the two big ones. I think it's, like, 10 years for theft and 15 for assault. Drugs also has a statute of limitations. It's, all again, like 10 years or something. None on murder. They decided murder is never, like, unimportant enough to investigate. So, your father was a lawyer? I think only solved cases are buried after 15 years. Legally, the guy who got off is temporarily insane. Ah. Yeah, I mean, this case is still open because they got a not guilty, even though he did it. Clearly. He was Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time. Yeah, there was that whole dessert thing. Apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. Shout out to the second Edgeworth game, which I did play on YouTube if anyone wants to go back and see that. It was a while ago at this point. That dessert case was wild. Still, fun seeing Von Karma running around in it. There's a line in Saints Row 2 about there being no statute of limitations for murder in one of the first cutscenes. Oh yeah, Johnny Gat's all, he's trying to talk down the number of charges of murder. He had like 300 counts or something. It's like, it should be 200, what with limitations, or statute of limitations. I'd rather not talk about it. Okay, so... Can I represent you or what now? Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Okay, Yo, you see this shit about Gordy? Crazy, right? Like, I get that you're in here, but still! I'm not in the mood for idle banter. No. Autopsy report? I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, Gummy. Show him the script. Do you remember what happens in this case? I remember Von Karma shows up. What's going on here? Eek! What's wrong, Detective? Like Von Karma Sr., not Francesca. Although I do love Francesca. Can't wait to get to her. This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk... Oh, God. Gumshoe doing Lotta. Talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. Oh, not my attempt. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. White had to say. Christ. That was a choking hog. That's what that was. What's this all about, pal? What a heart. Why you go around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. God. As difficult as it is, one of my favorite things to do is other characters impersonating each other. It's the best and also the worst. So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. Oh, for God's sakes. She said, it'll drop the quality of my, but sure when I see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so we're going to get an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. Enhance! She said the quality will go down, but, you know, if we can tell who's who. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. The photo doesn't prove jack. It does not. Well, it proves there were two people out on the lake at the time, and one of them seems like they had a gun. I don't want to jump to conclusions there, but it definitely looks like one person has a gun pointed at another on a lake. And given the circumstances around this, it's definitely leaning towards, you know, supporting the current theory. May not prove it, but it definitely helps. The gun shape, it could have been anything. It's true. I mean, he could be offering him a banana for all we know. You know, I called you out here to taste this delicious samurai dog. Isn't it great? The boat and fog atmosphere really add to everything. You know, you get the ambiance of the samurai dog that way. She's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh. Wait, so who was the first witness if she's the one testifying tomorrow? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? What the hell?
I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken of when the shot rang out.
I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case.
Wait! What did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked.
What if they're just holding their hand out or faced up? What if it's just they're holding out... Wait. What if they're just holding their hand out faced up? Oh, like that? Like they're just... Put it there, son! He's offering a very stiff handshake. Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to...
Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him, please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth.
We never do meet the public defender, although I bet he's miffed Phoenix keeps taking clients away from him. Let me defend you, please. Here's my badge. Your attorney's badge? I can't really say... Oh, well... How's the plant doing? Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Oh, hey, Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Well, that's good to hear. Gumshoe is like Edgy's biggest fan, other than Old Bag. That's fair. Phoenix won 3 cases, and all of a sudden, he's the best attorney out there. Yo, 3 in a row in this court system? Yeah, I imagine he actually is probably one of the better defense attorneys at this point. Certainly looking purely at percentage of wins. Admittedly, he's only had 3 cases, so yeah, you know, skew it a bit, but still, you know, 100% win record's 100% win record at the same time. Gourd Lake? I don't fucking know. How do I get this guy to talk to me? Represent something to you? What do you think of this? There's only one thing I want to see from you, a letter of request from Mr. Edgeworth for you to be his defense attorney. Yeah, okay, well. Clearly not as good as Robert Hammond, considering both Von Karma and, Estermount. Estermount, what? Phoenix won cases, oh yeah. Considering both, Edgeworth are known Estermount. Von Karma, oh. Did it autocorrect Edgeworth to Estermount? What the fuck? And Edgeworth are known for never losing, correct. But then, wasn't the guy in the 3rd game known for never losing, and then it's like he's never had any sort of trial before? Just saying, you know? It's not exactly an open and shut thing. They're all like, he's never lost, and it came out that he'd never actually had a trial before. It's like, huh? What do you mean he's never lost? That doesn't count. By that logic, I'm a flawless defense attorney by that logic. I've never lost either. I got nothing. What the hell do you want from me, Edgeworth? Let me defend you already, you sad fuck. Ugh. The photo? Yeah, look at this. Look at this shit. What do you think about that? Who'd have thought that'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to... finally, jeez. Pains me to ask you this now. I know, you want us to defend you. Actually, I was hoping you could get me a sweet samurai talk. Sorry, Edgy. No way! Fucking skates out of there on his heelys. Right. Nick. Hey, don't look so serious, guys. I was kidding. Just a little joke. Come on. Come on. Goda just kind of turned up one day. Yeah, he did. He did have stellar legal career, just not under that name. But, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but who actually knew he used to be an attorney? Also that, yeah. He just showed up one day and no one knew who he was.
There was nothing little or joke-like about it.
I thought it was funny. In my mind, he totally did the finger guns at Edgeworth. Sorry, Edgeworth. No way. No one's laughing. Wow. All right. I should learn to read a room. Anyway, yes, Your Honor. How could I refuse you, Edgeworth? I've never seen that dialogue. The token experience. Thank you, Wright. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay it back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you really don't need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. You don't get like a phone call or something that you can just... Okay, well, I'm going there anyway. Well, I guess we should... Eh? What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Yo, thank goodness Japan and California are both known to have minor earthquakes. Because otherwise the localization would have made no sense. Eh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering. Maya, please. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? It's 2017. Imagine using phone calls. You know what? That's true. He uses phone call to check on his pupper. Oh, yeah. Forgot he had that. I need someone to take care of my car. I don't want it to be involved in a murder investigation. Cut to the next trial. Son of a bitch! I wasn't even in prison! God damn it. Japan, America. It's true. We live in America, Latvania. I mean, America. Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Just leave him here with the guy in the room he doesn't know. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Guess I'll just go to the Criminal Affairs Department, then. Anyway, there you go. Look what I got, Gumshoe. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited until the last minute to file those papers. I'll whip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, buddy. Show him the script! The script wasn't even a thing in the last case. Like, they talked about it, but it wasn't in my evidence, 7-9. Mr. Edwards seemed awfully concerned about his dog. Aha! The dog murdered Hammond. He wanted to honor Edgeworth's memory. It had access to Edgeworth's clothes and knows exactly what he would have sounded like. It's bulletproof, unlike Hammond. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Do your usual job of, like, terrible testimony. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little, now that you mention it. Arg, what's going on? My phone has been acting weird for the last couple of days, and I missed notifications of you going live. Oh, that's a shame. But hey, you're here now, baby. And, hey, you got half the stream left. I was kidding, but geez, that's airtight evidence. Unlike Hammond and Gregory. Yes, unlike many people, it's bulletproof. How many people have died to... Well, I guess it was really only them that died to gunshot wounds. Everyone else was clubbing, or one guy fell on a fence. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. Aw, Gumshoe. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Waiter! I wonder... I'm just glad you came back at all, Arg. I was gone for 6 days. I figured I'd be shouting into an empty void alone here. I wonder what's with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never one that's scared... He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Huh. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. God, if you told me... If you were like, hey buddy, a guy you only met in 4th grade is on murder trial, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, my old buddy. I'd be like, who? Oh, I think I know that guy, maybe, from forever ago. Oh well. Clunk, clunk, fence, gunshot, knife. Yeah, checks out. Transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. The earthquake shot Robert Hammond, my god. Same as usual. Also, don't miss the gumshoe achievement. Correct. I do have the old achievement guide pulled up here. I need to look at all of his secret weapons, meaning I get the metal detector last. That's all that means. Which, I mean, come on, I was gonna do that anyway. You think I'm not gonna take missile? What am I, a monster? Come on now. The other obsession Phoenix has with somebody he's known for a year, at best 15 years ago. Yeah. Fall, gunshot, I don't give a fuck. Got hit by a pendulum thing, knife. I don't even know what those are. December 20th. Hit by a pendulum thing, what the fuck? Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. See, that's impressive, alright? That's impressive. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god! Sorry, I get worked up. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. And yes, I do mean, like, sexy things. The judge is a freak, right? You do well to learn that quickly. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Humph! You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. He once sucked dick for bus money and walked. Crazy. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence, allegedly. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. I think you're underselling von Karma, frankly. So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait! Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! That's impressive, save for the tactics von Karma used to win all those cases. Them tactics of him are less than impressive. I don't know, have you seen what he does to the judge? No, I thought only Brazilian hookers of 10 years experience could pull off those moves, alright? That guy, he's impressive. Just be perfectly honest. What the hell? Amazon? Oh, someone's trying to log into my Amazon account and I got a text about my one-time passcode. Spoilers, everyone. I'm not trying to log into my Amazon account, so they're probably not going to get it. Just gonna assume right off the bat that they didn't successfully hack it. His childhood must have sucked. Yeah, probably. He's as ruthless as me times 20. It's a lot of math here. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya, could you just explode out of your clothing real quick for me? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Wink, wink. Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh, man, what bad timing. Should have found that waterfall. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. Way to put pressure on her, though, Nick, you dick. What are you whispering about? Ah, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Well, it's time. Let's head in. How his legal system doesn't exactly work, but how is it Von Karma, who was for all intents and purposes Miles' legal guardian, allowed to prosecute him? He's probably got some sway, I'll be perfectly honest. It's hard to argue that with a ruthless prosecutor of 40 years, he wouldn't try his damnedest, you know? Given he's clearly tried his damnedest for 40 years.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! You seriously think I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right! My apologies.
He's even got the judge scared. Oh, I need my prop for when he, when Phoenix will inevitably do the paper bit. Need my prop. Ahem. Imagine Edgeworth had one tragedy to live through, and then Von Karma comes along and adds insult to injury by parenting methods. It's like pouring lemon juice into a nasty paper cut. I mean, honestly, yeah, but at the same time, Francesca and Edgeworth are at least kinda well-adjusted. They're not the worst.
Very well. Opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of the case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Hey, Gummy.
Describe the incident, now!
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. Okay. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then, the boat started to move. It fucking was quick. It went towards the boat rental shop. Our map added to the court record. Heh, dick. It's true. Yeah, it's surprising the 2 of them turned out as well adjusted as they did. Also, I'm guessing the first day of the trial, so I didn't miss much. Nah, just the investigation.
Testify to the court about the arrest, now!
Oh, wait! Mr. Von Karma.
Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling the proceedings.
You arrogant shit.
Wrong! There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course.
You're quite right.
No, he's not! Phoenix, fucking say what you think, boy. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's when we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the wake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Arrest of Edgeworth. Alright. Man called in 30 minutes after. Find it a little creepy that Edgeworth still mimics that finger thing even after this case. Let it go, Miles. Well, you get a nervous tick or like a habit, it's kind of hard to break. Besides, he makes it work. You received a call from a man. Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Jesus. Objection! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses.
Eric.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I have summoned the woman who was camping.
Woman who was camping. A lot of hearts.
What happened next, detective?
Well then. Guessing given Von Karma's 40-year track record of never losing a case played a big role in him being allowed to prosecute Edgeworth. Yeah, again, hard to argue he's gonna play favorites, given his reputation. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. Right, your fucking motto. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective! You will refrain from casually revealing
department secrets. I don't know if that's a secret there, Von Karma.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Oh. So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for detective daydreaming. Continue.
Secret motto. And if Francesca was the defendant, oh, he'd bury her. Absolutely he would. To preserve his honor and the reputation of the Von Karma name, he would bury her in a heartbeat. Because at the very least, it's Von Karma that took the Von Karma down. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Alright, even I know that's... yeah. Come on, that's baseless speculation. That's... You're not an evaluator of, like, psychology or moods or anything. That's inadmissible.
The court requires facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. That one's legit. He'd probably visit her in prison and act like he did nothing wrong. Well, if she genuinely did it, yeah, he would have done nothing wrong, to be fair. But, you know, if she hadn't done it, maybe he'd, like, send her a card on her birthday or something. He does seem to have some affection for his family. I think there's a line about his granddaughter in this game, which is apparently cleared up in some article where Francesca mentioned she has an older sister. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now!
Next morning, body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. And you're to blame!
Fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike the bones, so its shape is well preserved.
Well, I mean, press cartridge would be...
Very well. Court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Mr. Bullet added to the court record. Alright. Ah, yes, as Token said, Manfred would most certainly not pull punches if Francesca was the defendant. Pulling punches or playing favorites isn't his style. Yeah, must be an elder sibling who thankfully escaped from Von Karma Madhouse. Yeah, no idea what her thing is. Again, I think... I was on the wiki a while ago looking at some of the characters, and it mentioned that, like, the Japanese have this fun thing where they'll, like, interview a character to promote an upcoming game. It's kind of fun, actually, if you look into them. But, yeah, they interviewed Francesca, and she mentioned she has an older sister who has a kid, and that was done, I think, to preserve the canon of Von Karma mentioning he has a granddaughter, because I don't think they had Von Karma's daughter as a character planned by the stage when they wrote that, so that's my musings. We had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
So, the bullet came from that gun, then. We've done the check. That's something we can do in real life as well. We've checked that.
Detective Gumshoe, that's a vital piece of information. Please provide your testimony. Wait, sorry, Your Honor.
Murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made decisive evidence? Ack! He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
That was a laugh. There were finger points on the pistol found in the boat. They were queer points from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What? Right hand.
Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
22? Fucking what? Robert died from a... Okay. Boy. Your heart was apparently 1 centimeter below your skin there, Rob. Fired 3 times. Wait, what? There's prints from Edgeworth's right hand. What do you mean fired 3 times?
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used as the murder weapon, the bullet found in the body. Detective!
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. Oh, shit. Ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol. Well, boy howdy, there goes my only theory. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here does not understand something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Easier for me to do the voice, thank you. Future game with 7-year-old granddaughter as the new prosecutor when? Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. Athena's only like 18 by that game, so they keep getting younger, those protagonists. Keep around 18-ish in spirit of justice. Fair enough. I'm back, gamers. We're taking a speedy shower. Not too speedy. Get yourself clean. Me? We've only just started. We've pressed gumshoe on his statements there. Mentioned the case at some point he has a granddaughter. If memory serves, I recall neither Edgeworth nor Francesca are not known to have kids. Well, Francesca's a bit young, and I don't think Edgeworth does, period. So it stands to reason Manfred has at least one other kid who did in fact have a kid or two.
Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine the ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Boy, you know, I don't think he had to, like, forge any evidence for this one. This does seem pretty open shut, I'm not gonna lie.
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point.
I think I win. Guilty. What?
However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess.
You're fatigued? You've been here for 2 minutes.
Which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
Yes!
This court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Wop wop. Yoda's on the prosecution.
They don't call me Judge Dagobah for nothing, you know.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. What the fuck, man? Did I forget to mention that? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man, the man was the person in the photo. True. Was it you in that boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. And the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? He shot himself in the heart? It seems a difficult shot to make.
What, Carmine? Judge, I need to poop! Poop, I say! Recess, now!
He's going with fatigue from all that bossing people around and pulling evidence out of his ass from the last 40 years. Fair. That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? I really need some inspiration, if you know what I mean. Oh. Sorry, it's no good. Damn it! Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're pretty useless, you are right now. Well, actually, you don't know law, you don't have any trial experience or techniques. Yeah, you're pretty much useless, but I can't say that. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say anything. Your face said it for you. Whoops! No, of course, I'm sorry. It's okay, Nick. I don't know anything about trials or defense. The BAPs will have to wait. I'll get those BAPs yet. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their days off, or off days, rather. Ouch. I tell it like it is, Lady Bela. Well, I've just been getting lucky. I've just been getting lucky lately. That Will Powers guy, I'm still like 80% sure he did it. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out. Finger guns at Edgeworth. Really? Whoa! Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Ew. I know he's meant to be, like, kind of smiling with the teeth, like, but I always see him, like, biting his lip. Makes him look stupider, in my opinion.
Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, please call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
Oh, God. Von Karma's kind of wrecking my throat, I'm not gonna lie. Recently got this game on Steam. Hey, good on you. I'm on the 5th case currently. Oh, Rise from the Ashes. That is probably my favorite case I've ever played.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
Yeah, country you. That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
Rise from the Ashes. Correct. It's the only one I think that isn't called, Turnabout. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in a boat. There was one, then there was another. Bang! There wasn't nary a thing on that lake but that boat. Nary a thing, huh? This case is better than Rise from the Ashes. I understand that. You know, everyone has their own tastes, but I really like Rise from the Ashes.
Enough!
Huh?
Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence!
Oh, well, this is a surprise.
This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Power stands for a lot. I like Rise from the Ashes. Yeah, no, I clearly like it too. I like this case as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, saying this case is bad or anything. This is a great case. All the fingerprints and luminol. They were showing off what the Nintendo DS could do. It was the reason it was added. But God, I love the characters in it. Officer Meekins, man, you gotta love me. Blue Badger did Rise from the Ashes all in one sitting, which is really painful. Jesus, that like doubles the length of this game. Makes him look stupider. You mean Phoenix, I literally pull shit out of my ass in order to have to win a case, right? I don't think it's possible. Well, quite. Blue Badger, baby. Love that guy. And Jake Marshall. Yeah, Jake Marshall, the other people in it, I'm bad with names.
Order. I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked in the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
He looks rather gaunt in that sort of shot there.
Order, order, order. I will have order. Well, Judge, his evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant.
Whoa. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You only flounder about and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
I feel that's a stretch. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, I guess I understand. Well, what are we gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction in the facts of her testimony? Yeah, there was. She mentioned 2 shots. The gun was fired 3 times. Phoenix just bluffs until he gets something right. Hell yeah, fly by the seat of her pants. I'm gonna skip over ARG as best I can, because I want to remember as little about the case as possible. Photo in Von Karma's eyes. Guilty. All very tiny written words, guilty. Poor Meekins. He once said 2/3 of the time he leaves a patrol car and his ID badge gets caught to strangle him, and the other third he gets caught. He gets his tie caught and strangles him. That guy should just, stop wearing ties. Maybe take a real hard step back from the car there, Mike. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time, Mr. Wright, because I will absolutely bring the gavel down on you for contempt of court. Hard time, I'm telling you. Disbarred.
Christmas Eve, well, let's press everything. God-given right. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day! No music? What, guys? It was a contradiction. Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Whoops. Not bluffing. What Phoenix does is called pulling shit out of his ass to win, where I'm from. Definitely just kind of like going in blind. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? And how'd you get a good look from your car? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Yeah, what were you doing out there?
I will fuck your shit up, Mr. Wright, if you don't do something. Important, I mean.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness' motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Heard this bang come up from the lake. Whoops. Saw two gents on a boat. It's kind of a mix of both. He bluffs when they ask for evidence, and he pulls shit out of his ass. Oh yeah, absolutely. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
And I looked out the window, saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture, clear enough for you? No, it isn't. Uh-oh. It's clearly not. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. I mean, bluffing requires some sort of plan or something of the sort. His plan is to fucking wing it. Pretty sure Phoenix wouldn't be able to make a coherent plan if his or anybody else's life depended on it. Yeah. And there was another bang. Also, he was shot once. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Karma carries the case, in my opinion. Just sheer power and skill. Oh yeah, no, he definitely comes off as like this unflappable, uncontradictable sort of creature, more so than another human being, like at the very least Edgeworth, or, you know, the punching bag that Winston Payne is. Went and everything on Lake with the boats. Are you sure about that? Yep, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Was Red White afraid of Von Karma? Maybe. You know how many lawyers he had in his pocket. Hard to say. He probably tried to blackmail him once, and Von Karma was like, if you do it, I'll just fucking kill you. And Red White was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let you keep this blackmail there, Mr. Von Karma, sir.
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered this question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately.
I mean, I guess, but they'd put a new lawyer in here.
Understood.
Nick! Lara's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean.
But, if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Who's holding it?
Who was that now?
It was me.
Maya, is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? I could call another recess.
No, I do not. Lara Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lara, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court has not acknowledged the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lara. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. God, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No.
Wait! Who could it be? A public defender can't help Edgy Poo. No, he cannot, unfortunately. Edgy Poo. That's possible. I mean, Von Karma isn't known for leaving anything that people might blackmail him with, and given how Von Karma is, I don't think he would take lightly to some moron trying to black him. Yeah, I don't think Von Karma would suffer Old Red White, Mr. Abso-Absolutely. I don't think he'd suffer him for very long, you know?
I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Yeah.
Oh, he does, huh? Order! I'll have a cheeseburger. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're gonna arrest anyone, arrest me.
Very well, I'll arrest you again. You look familiar. Arrest that woman. Maya Fey, you will leave this court immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya.
And I never saw her again.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
The last statement. My God. After this stream, you should totally add that golden sweep as a highlight. Oh, yeah. That was, I still need to highlight that over on, one of the stadium randomizers we did. I think the second one right at the beginning. Saw clear as day the man on the boat, Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it?
Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that.
But I can't squander Maya's efforts either.
Saw clear as day, man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it, huh? Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can. Mr. Wright, I'm going to assign you a penalty.
Oh, come on, Judge. That's a legit question. Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Mike's efforts either. Well, I mean, there's the horrid photo. That seems pretty important. Oh, let me see the overhead map. That doesn't show me where the boat was. Damn it. Alright. Never mind that. Marking. Fired 3 times. Where's Prince from Edgeworth's right hand? I mean, I feel like it could only be the photo. What else could it be? Right? Yeah. What golden sweep? You mean the one where Nathan had on randomizer? Yep. I absolutely... Hold on. My red-white voice. Mr. Attorney, I absolutely black-o-mailing you. How splendiferous! Of course, you know I was positively kidding. I would never, a man of your stature, please, have my office. Have you seen this painting? Worth millions. Yours, sir. And that's my red-white voice. We'll never hear it again, because the man is in jail. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Ahem. Look at this photograph! The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with a professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Sorry, I'm going through puberty. You claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What?
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart.
What? That's a good point. He's like, well, you couldn't see her, so don't say that you saw him. Not a lie per se, but it's like, just don't say that. It might look bad if you say you can't clearly see him. At the same time, don't bring it up.
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant it.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. Are those meant to be thick? I confess I'm not really a grits guy. Ahem. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked out with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good. Cold night and the mist was thick as grits. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types will never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is.
Wow, okay. Fuck you, Judge. Huh? Baldy, you wanna go? Nobody loves me. Once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. All the women know that defense attorneys do not make money. Objection. What is a grit? How thick is it? Your camera? Yay, it's got automatic...
The issue we are concerned with here, Miss Hart, is seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with it at all. Objection sustained.
Arrgh, he's not letting her answer any of my questions. Still brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars? Yep, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? She's poor, man. What do you want from her? I've got doubts about your camera, too.
Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera's irrelevant to this case.
How is it? Yeah, it took the photo. What do you mean it's irrelevant? You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Do I? On liar fabrication, that's just common sense. Even if a pro camera couldn't see the faces of two individuals, no person could see their faces unaided. Von Karma was right to tell her to omit that part. Doesn't qualify as a liar fabrication. No, not really. I'm gonna back off this for now. I don't think this is the tree I want to be barking up just yet.
Okay, Your Honor, I withdraw my question. I'll have to remember who I'm dealing with. I bet Von Karma wants to trap me so he can put me in contempt. I think I'll hang back for now and see what happens.
Ha!
We might circle back to that. When I was outside the lake, I looked with my binoculars.
If there was heavy fog, how would the binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many objections Von Karma raises. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do.
Alright, so it is that. All night, camera, my binoculars, I think it's that one. Press, always press in such situations. Well, I don't want to be, penalized, Try to avoid that if I can. And besides, it could be a trap. I would not put it past this game to try and trap me like that. Can't say that for certain. Do you wish to press further about the camera?
This is a make or break time.
Camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
Camera was set up to take pictures of meteor showers.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited for stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh?
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you that saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
Heard the noise, looked with my binoculars. Camera is set up to take photos of a meteor shower. But it faces the lake, you bitch!
You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
That objection, that's a good objection, really. Why choose a foggy area for stargazing? Could Von Karma make the argument she's just dumb? Which, you know what? That's not exactly something we can refute in court, is it?
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart.
Oof.
Wouldn't be the first or last time Phoenix walked himself to a trap by his own volition. And the little parent who doesn't change the fact you should always press in such situations. Yeah, but, I want to press the other statement, too.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not able to take lake photographs of shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well, then what exactly was she photographing?
I have a hunch. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph on the lake, you ask? Why, it was Gordy! Right? Seems like it. Miss Hart. This is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Why would you need to take a picture of this? It's already here. That doesn't make any sense at all. Mr. Wright, I find you guilty of murder.
What? What is it with you and the script? Pointing photo upwards. Believe in me, Your Honor. It was pointed at the lake. I saw it. I was there and I can prove it. It doesn't aid me in any way to lie about what angle the camera was at.
Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I never heard no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have proof. You set up your dumb camera to go off at explosions or whatever. Which Gordy accompanied by.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
Well, I didn't tell a joke last time.
What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the Lake Monster?
This thing, obviously.
The proof, Miss Hart, is your very own camera. Your camera was set up to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here was taken when the gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you would set up your camera to respond to loud noises.
We're literally bringing a news article about a lake monster to a murder trial. I mean, yeah, because Lotta's a tabloid journalist.
Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are you all you lawyers this smart? So smart, boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But, as she has so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Perjury! Yeah, that doesn't exist in this world. Monsters exist, points to prosecutor's bench. Von Karma looks behind him.
Hey, wait a minute!
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Go figure.
I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'll be if I get a picture of that there monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I looked right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
So you heard 2 shots, even though the gun was fired 3 times, and also there should be a second photo as a result.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a researcher, student, or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first.
Damn, he's as harsh as you are, Arg.
Haha, very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I got this, Phoenix. You got this.
Ahem. Not a okay, well, for the hell of it. Press everything! And you still claim Phoenix is bluffing instead of pulling shit out of his ass. Like, you literally brought a tabloid column to the article about a makeshift lake monster, well, certainly cockamamie, I don't know about makeshift, just to prove a point. If that's not Phoenix pulling shit out of his ass, then what is? He got a lucky break, because he was right. Pulling shit out of his ass makes it sound like he's making this up. I think he's kind of realizing it as he's saying it. He's not making it up. But as the words come out of his mouth, it's clicking in his brain like, oh yeah, I'm totally nailing this. What manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything.
Oh, lame joke.
Investigative photographer. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business.
Paparazzi, specifically.
Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just hanging out in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, unidentified flying object, a UFO.
Oh.
That's when I had this revelation. I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kinda shaky basis for a career. Monster sighting is the same with the lake that happened at it, but to be fair, it's still flimsy. Yeah, it's flimsy at best. It's very Nessie-esque in its shading and dubiousness and all that. Imagine what a scoop it would be. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing on the locals of Rumors of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yes, Your Honor. With the judge on that one. I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera.
Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
It snaps a shot.
yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time camera was triggered was at night.
Didn't answer my question, but okay. Oh, I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if word got out I was up higher, that lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop.
Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Heard the bang and went right straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper than the sound I would have expected.
Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Sassing the Von Karma. Saw a flash near one of the men's hands and heard a gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. Lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was on the shore neither.
I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. We'll be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay, so what was the statement? Heard a bang. Not much else. That was the one he commented on. UFO, term has been misused quite a bit over the years. Like, it stands for unidentified flying object, correct? And can refer to any number of things, not just aliens. Well, true. For example, if a person was hit by a flying... yes, the flying dildo example. And the dildo that hit person knocked out the person before the person can identify it, that would be a UFO. Yeah, it's true. Honestly, the sun before we knew what it was a UFO. If you count that as flying. Clouds, before we knew what they were UFOs. A bird I haven't properly identified as a UFO. That being said, a UFO does incorporate aliens at the very least. Until you can, sort of identify beyond it's a saucer. Like, who's in it, does it even contain people? It's gonna be an unidentified flying object. Anyway. Wasn't much else, I just watched the boat the whole time. Meant to look at my evidence, not do this again. Yeah, hold your hush puppies. Saw a flash, heard another gunshot. What do we have? This is the lake. Time of death. Automatically. Well, there should be a second photo, right? fired 3 times. Saw a flash near where the man's hand, heard another gunshot. So there should have been another photo here, right? I feel like the camera here makes sense because there should be another photo if there was another gunshot. Right? Apparently the game disagrees. I know enough about these games to know if the music doesn't stop, you're barking up the wrong tree. As I said, UFO refers to a great number of things, including aliens, but it isn't limited to them, correct? I don't see anything contradictory. Objection overruled. Yeah. That didn't go so well. Straight to the lake. Much to look at. Watch the boat the whole time. Oh, for God's sakes. Uh-oh. I have no idea. I'm gonna save here. Much else to look at. Watch the boat. That's the one he like says, it might be contradictory. Bang, I look straight at the lake. I could present the photo, I guess? Maybe? That could be something. The photo. That's the map. That would not get me anywhere. Didn't present it. I wanted to go back a statement. Photo? Lord no. Alright. The photo here? This statement contradicts the evidence. I don't see anything contradictory. Well, it does. Pretty fucking obviously. I think the other games got a lot better about having a clear, point where you have evidence that contradicts something. Kanochi Penguin, what's going on, man? Glad to see you come out here. We're a bit stumped right now. There wasn't much else, so I watched the lake the whole time. Saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard a gunshot. You'd think that would be the camera, so that, you know, where's this second photo it would have taken. Is that it fired 3 times? No! Have you tried the script? That's literally never been a piece of evidence. Just remembered, bit of spoilers. You have to prove she was looking for Gordy with binoculars. What? Wasn't much else to look at, so I thought we were proving she was looking through her, like, camera to see if she got a photo of it or something. Well, even if I am trying to prove that, what the hell? Do I just show the article again? How do I prove she's trying to find Gordy? Maybe it's the autopsy report, because it's like... She heard the bang, and then another bang. Might be Winds of Sand, yeah. It might be the autopsy, because she said she heard 2 bangs, but it was 1 shot to the heart. And you're to blame. Nope. Your Honor, statement contradicting... Really? Objection overruled. Huh. There's a bang, looked at the lake, that was what I was hiding, camping out. Picture the monster. If none of this is relevant, This is where it starts being relevant. I heard the bang, looked right straight out at the lake. Wasn't much else. Just watched the boat. Saw a flash in one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. Yeah, one bullet hit the guy, but she heard another gunshot. In no way related. There's no flash in his hand when this was taken? I don't know. Probably tried that already. The answer is no. Don't know, but that's what we have to prove, that she was looking for Gordy with binoculars, not the boat. Just think, man, think. Looked right straight out at the lake. That makes sense, you know? You heard the bang, look out at the lake. There's much else to look at, so I watched the boat the whole time. Could be the map. Really? Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal!
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping out at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what! Yeah, but that would take like 10 seconds. She'd look across the lake and be like, nope, don't see him, but there's those assholes in a boat, and is that a gun? Oh my god. That's how I was figuring it. Fuck me for assuming, I guess. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought!
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing! Something about butts. Yo, Larry, am I right? Well... Huh. Well, now y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. I figured at the best argument, and they're plugs, of course. I figured the best argument we were going to get was that she was checking her camera, not looking at the lake the whole time. You know, like, oh, it snapped a picture. Let me check the film and see if I got it. It might be, it's probably not an instant camera. I don't know why I was assuming that. Okay, that might be on me.
Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. It could be any Gourd Lake murder, not this one. Those happen so often. Gourd Lake, more bodies than water, I say. Really should do something about it.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what?
Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell who's in the photo from the shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge this photo. She said, oh, for God's sakes, Gumshoe.
It'll drop the quality of my, but she'll let us see who's who.
Getting better at that, which is the concerning part. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Well, yeah, I'll fucking make her show the enlargement.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlarged photograph not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place.
That's an obstruction, that is.
You old fool.
That totally sounds like obstruction to me. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show us the... bring out the damn photo.
No, I flubbed the line. Shut up with the music.
Prosecution objects to the submission of evidence. Objection denied. This witness will show the enlargements to the court.
Here it is. Carry it with me.
That didn't help, did it? Really didn't help.
We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Enlargement of the lake photo.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. A little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Thinking too deeply about this token, if it was a normal person, your argument would have had a lot of merit, but a lot of here, much like 7-9, is a few fries short of being a happy meal. Normal logic doesn't apply to her or 7-9 for that matter, and yeah, that last one by Von Karma was clearly an obstruction. He's hiding behind the "it didn't really help anything" argument.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do?
Right hand. So if I'm looking this way, my right hand would be this one. But in the photo, it's this one. You can't see. My right hand would be this one if I'm looking this way. But in the photo, it's this hand. Because the camera's over there, you see. The webcam this way, it looks like I'm doing it the right... The camera on that side of me shows the back of my hand, is how that photo is framed. So it has to be his left hand. I assume, right? Yeah, that's absolutely his left hand. That's his left hand. I know my left and my right. Sames. I may not be a lawyer, but I know that much. Well, show other evidence. I'm not going to object to the enlargement.
Wait! Your Honor, this evidence...
I believe we have spent enough time talking about the evidence.
Indeed.
We've had opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
No, I was going to show evidence that... Fine, object to the enlargement, then. Your Honor! There is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright! You will show the court what you mean. What about the photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing.
I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Whee! It's the hand. And the gun, specifically.
Take that!
Haha! Actually, you have to object to the enlargement process. I'm fine with the photo. I want it submitted as evidence. I was going to show the gun. Here, Your Honor!
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Well, I bust a move. Von Karma, you're not dancing. Couldn't help but notice.
The hand?
The hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand. Duh.
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However,
The prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo. Yes, I studied that word. I know what it means. The man shooting this pistol in the photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the court has quieted the fuck down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, who did shoot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen here, there are no other people on this lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
Larry Butts, Your Honor! Ahem. Am I actually gonna have to frame Larry for this? Because it's clearly not a suicide. I don't see how he could have. And yeah, his hands are on it and everything. Heart. I don't think this is an April-May situation where I need to throw the witness under the bus for now. It's always the Butts. It certainly is Audilocks. Or Oldilocks, excuse me. Not really, don't have to frame anybody. I mean, but it's Larry. I'm not framing him, but I'm definitely throwing him under the bus here. Wait, I can't do that. Sacrifice one friend to save another? What's the point? One of the friends is way better. Your answer! Okay, well, fine. Alright, I'll blame Lotta. Would've been funny, though. Miss Hart! Who else but the witness? Miss Lotta Hart!
What? Do you have proof of this?
Proof, schmoof. Always with the proof. Oh, wait, I do need proof, don't I?
Mr. Wright, I'll have you remember this is a court of...
Ooh. Whoops. I guess we're going with the suicide route, even though he's got, like, a fucking gun pointed at him? Right. Well, at least I remember what I do here. Yeah, present that. My bad, boys. Oops. Funny as it would have been to blame Larry and have him brought into this nonsense. Not just throwing him under bus, but at that point driving the bus as well. It's true. I threw that man down and ran him over. Yeah. Spear fell and landed on him when his leg... wait, what? Spear fell and landed on him when he left to go to get the attached cord. Oh, right. That's suicide. Or not suicide. Yeah, when he let go of the attached cord. You know, that not suicide. That was pretty fucking obviously a suicide. Yeah, the music's kicking in. Great music, though. Love that tune. So smug, Mr. Von Karma. Decisive evidence. Object to the enlargement. Okay. More music's kicking in. Show the judge where in the photo. It's the hand. I gotta hand it to you, Edgeworth. You really dodged the bullet on this one. Too soon? Okay, alright. Here, Your Honor! Oh, gun. That one clearly driving the bus and I'm throwing them all under it. Yep. Who did shoot our victim? My God. I suppose Edgeworth did mention it could have been suicide. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order! So, you're saying the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor, I think of no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Suicide is out of the question.
What?
Examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
It would have singe marks if it was, you know... Think I'm back. I think? Seems like I'm back. It's back. Okay, I was gonna say refresh stream in chat. Yep, okay. Sorry, I'm nearly at the end here, but, you know, the stream just died. Sorry, the streaming software fucking kicked it there for a second. Sorry about that. A meter? That's 3 feet. Yes, thank you. That's just about.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
Wrap this up here. I might have to. I'm probably gonna stitch this onto the end of the last part because I don't really feel like having a YouTube video that's like 5 minutes long. So we'll see. Somehow I wound up in full screen over in my stream. What the fuck? Okay. Mega Man 03. God, you and Mega Man, I swear. But hey, you know what? You've got the game choice, and them's the rules. So Mega Man 03 it shall be.
Mr. Von Karma, are you sure about the accuracy of your data? Of course! I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Shot from people need to update these more.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings of the trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
Alright. Thought you wanted a different game. He donated $5 to get Hamtaro. Different style Mega Man. It's 0. Yeah, isn't that one of the traditional Mega Mans? Or, I say traditional. It's one of the more traditional ones. Like, its style, I mean. It's closer to average for Mega Man. Whew! That was a close one. Hey, edgy old boy! How's it doing, eh? Kill anyone lately? No? Good. Keep it that way. Don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Hey, edgy. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What? Tell her something for me. What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Probably would, honestly. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was bang she heard. I heard 2 sounds, just like gunshots, like gunshots just after midnight on Christmas. Side scroller. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, I've seen those. To be continued, and so it was. To be continued, I mean. We will save our progress. Yay. Yay! Alright, that is going to be it for me. I'm going to attach that onto the end of the last stream because a fucking 4-minute video on YouTube would be ridiculous. 4-minute stream. Yep, that's going to be all for me for now. I will be back tomorrow from 1 to 4. And maybe we'll get to wrap this case up. That was like 3 hours, though, for just this first day. So, who can say? This was a long one. But that's the beauty of Phoenix Wright, baby. Definitely need to give my voice a rest. That Von Karma's rough on the pipes. Anyway, Mega Man's not even the protagonist. It's 0. Ah, good. I like him. I will talk to you all later, you shrewd negotiators. Love you all. Be good people. And I'll see you tomorrow.